Hola amigos y amigas, I am Leila, also known as Ms. Bohemia, and welcome to my wheel journey part 7, featuring the Suregrip Fame Artistic Pearl Wheels. This is them, and they are a 57mm wheel that come in at a 95A durometer. I had tried a durometer that was in the 90s with one of the luminous wheels that I featured, and you can view that in my playlist here, and it didn't quite hit the spot for me then. But when I ordered these at 95A durometer, I thought they would be more similar to those luminous wheels, which were quite hard and quite slippery. The other wheels that I've tried that have been in the 90s, so they were 92A, were the Moxie Fun Day wheels, and they had a little bit more stick to them, but not in the sense that they felt sticky indoors. I could still skate with them indoors really well as outdoors. And so I thought that a wheel that came in at 95A durometer would not have a stick issue, stickiness to the floor, and then these do. These feel like they're more in the 80s as far as the stick factor goes. I feel like an hour of skating outside, an hour or two of skating outside on like a roughish surface might wear them down enough for them to work for me indoors, and then I would get a better feel for how they might do and how I like them. I have to test them out before I post this video to give you a more accurate overview, but as of right now, I'm not quite feeling them. And I feel that if I'm able to test them in a situation where the stick factor of the wheels is not in the way, I'll have a better feel and read as to how I like the shape for roller dancing. Right now, I'm just not sold on the wheels. I love the color of them. I haven't been a big fan of Suregrip ever since I tried the Suregrip boardwalk skates, and I have a review on that versus the Moxie Lolly on my channel. It's probably the most popular video on my entire YouTube channel, so check it out. Because of that, I haven't been a big fan of Suregrip as a brand in general. But my teacher, Richard Humphrey, who's a skate legend, and I bow down before him, recommended these wheels, and so I wanted to try them out. But if he recommends them, I'm gonna keep at it and see if I can make them work for me, and I'll check them out and let you know what I think. But as of right now, I'm not feeling them, but again, I want to give them a chance and be a little more fair and not quit on them right away. So stay tuned, I will be back. Let's see what future Leila has to say. This video is overdue. I had filmed it before. I was missing a little bit of teeth, but it wasn't too bad, so I've been filming YouTube videos for a few years now with all my dental issues. But then it got out of hand. One tooth in the front of my mouth had to be filed down, so it was like a huge swath of teeth that was missing. And the video that I had filmed before and these wheels was not on point. It was really off, and I wanted to redo it, but I couldn't redo it because I was missing all those teeth. So here I am many months later, many months after the fact, many months after I filmed all the other wheel journey videos, and I'm actually really excited to finally be back and talk about the Suregrip Artistic Fame wheels because I love them. In my other video when I oh my god, my wheels are so dirty. Why are they dirty? I try them in the house. I clean them all the time. Every time I go out and I come home, I clean them, but ew. And I clean my living room floor, but I guess I need to clean it better. In my other video, I had an issue with them because when I first tried them out, I had to get used to them. They are 57mm wheels and 95A durometer. So I had to get used to the 95A, but it was a weird and mixed bag because it wasn't very slippery and slidey like I thought a 95A wheel would be. And it had more stick to them than I realized. So I was actually initially sticking to my wood floors, and I didn't have a good slide or the slide that I thought I would have. So I had really mixed feelings about them. Then as I was getting used to the feel of them and they were starting to kind of slide better and not be as sticky and new, they started making a weird crunching sound, and I couldn't for the life of me understand why. I cleaned the wheels, I cleaned my floors, and it would be like every time I skated with them, and it was driving me batty. So then I took the wheels off my skates. I'm like, I am done skating on these crazy ass wheels. I can't handle the noise. And so for a while I was off them. I kept trying all these other wheels that I chronicled, and then I got the itch to try them again. Mainly because as much as I love my Raider Crush wheels, they're very small. And I still use toe stops given the fact that I'm having all these hand issues and I need to have hand surgery, which I was supposed to have, and it kept getting delayed, etc. So I'm still in the hand limbo. And so I was craving wheels that were bigger than the 48mm size of the Raider Crush wheels. So I tried these again. I'm like, listen, I need to give these wheels another try rather than go and buy some other wheels. First of all, I love the color. They are the Pearl Artistic Fame. They get a lot of compliments actually. A lot of my friends have noticed the color because they're not just white. and they didn't know that they came in a pearl, so I really like them. I believe that these come in the 95A and the 98A durometer because I recently bought skates from Richard Humphrey, my teacher and my mentor, my skate idol. He's amazing. And so he has the no strings attached, exclusive Rydell made only for him boots. So there are the no strings attached by Richard Humphrey. So I ordered my very own pair. I asked for the Suregrip Artistic Fame wheels. And this was before I realized that they also came in a 98A, because when I tried those, I'm like, oh my God, those are so much more slippery. I'm not in a place yet where I have enough experience with them to jump in with a review, but it's mainly to say that a slipperier Suregrip Artistic Fame wheel is available. For me right now, the 95A is a perfect fit. As much as I hated them in the beginning, I am so glad that I tried them again. They are versatile. They're complex in the sense that I didn't expect any form of stickiness, and I did get it, and then in time they get better, but every time you clean them they get a little stick back. And I thought I would be like slip sliding all over the place outdoors, and that it wouldn't give me like that feel of comfort that I get with the super soft wheels over cracks and crevices. And I've skated on a multitude of surfaces with them outdoors, and they are amazing. And then at some point I was skating with them on the tennis court. I'm like, what? They're a little slow on the tennis court. So you have to play around with them. Over time, they just get better. They are not like this straightforward, oh, this is the durometer and this is how it's going to be, kind of a situation or experience. And I feel that you don't really get that with most wheels. You have to gauge what it is you're looking for, and you have to kind of gauge what surfaces you're going to be skating on more, what versatility you're looking for, given what your skating style is. I'm a roller dancer. I mainly skate outdoors, mainly tennis court, basketball court type of surfaces, also concrete and floors that are slick and smooth and not very slippery. And these wheels have been amazing. And then I skate indoors at home on my wood floors. I've also taken this to the rinks that have wood floors, rinks that, I don't know what kind of floor it's had. It wasn't like any type of concrete or anything, or wood, at the Plex in San Jose, if you know what floors those are. And it's done really well. It's been a very versatile wheel, and more than anything for roller dancing, amazing. I love the size. I have that control that I need. They're not heavy or anything. They don't add any crazy weight to my skates. I'm able to do a variety of moves and keep up with class and keep up with Richard and my Roller Dance Academy family. And I'm doing well and I'm advancing well, and I love these wheels. And I switch seamlessly between this setup that I have with my Suregrip frames, and then sometimes for Roller Dance Academy right now, we're at a temporary location where the floors are really rougher than tennis courts. I'm sure I would do okay if I tried these there, but I also want to keep putting my Radar Energy wheels to use, and so I use those there. The Radar Energy wheels are 57mm 78A durometer, and normally, like when I switch from one wheel setup to another, sometimes my brain needs time to recalibrate and get used to the new setup, but not when I switch from these to those. So it's nice. It's nice to have that kind of flow between my skates and between my setups and my needs on different surfaces. But for the most part, like even now when I travel to Seattle and back, before I used to take my outdoor wheels with me. Back when I used my Moxie wheels, those went with me. And then when I switched to Radar Energy because they're smaller and more conducive to dancing, I was very reliant, dependent on those wheels because the stickiness gave me comfort. But now I've skated with these in the airport, I've skated with these in outdoor spaces, I've skated with these up in the rinks in Seattle as well as here, and they've been incredible. No complaints. They are my go-to wheel out of all the wheels I have. These are my main ones. Next up would probably be the Radar Energy because of outdoor skating and needing them for rougher surfaces. Radar Crush I love, but I feel that I'll connect to them better and start using them more consistently once I am off toe stops. Am I missing anything? I have no idea what the crunching sound was when that was happening. It never came back, thank goodness. If I had cleaned these, they would look incredible. The sheen here has remained, which I like. And they're eye-catching. People really notice these wheels, which surprises me. And that's it. I love them. If you have been wondering about them and are on the fence, I think they are a win-win. I don't know what to say when it comes to park skating with them. You'd have to do your own research. I don't know. But as far as the feel of the grip, I think they're pretty comparable to the Moxie Fun Day wheels. The Moxie Fun Day wheels are heavier, I think, and feel clunkier and have a different vibe and a different cut to them. And they are made to be hybrid wheels that are also used at park skating, so those I think are more conducive for that. These being called Suregrip Artistic Flame, I think were probably made for dance. They work great for dance. That's what I do, and that's what I can speak on. I love them. I love them. I love them. Get you some. They are worth every penny, and they're not very expensive. I think how much the set of 8 was $50. That's a pretty good deal for wheels that are my go-to wheels. Not bad. Let me know if you've tried them and how you like them, and if you have any questions, if I've left anything out and anything that needs answering, I'm happy to let you know what I think. Thank you for following along the journey with me and for tuning in. And if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more, and I hope to see you in my next one. Ciao for now.